At 85, Smokey Robinson has lived a life few could imagine. From the streets of Detroit to stages around the world, his voice has inspired millions. He has been a key figure in the rise of Motown, shaping the sound of love through his lyrics for more than 6 decades. Smokey's story is not just about music and fame. It is a journey of triumphs, struggles, and personal complexity. While many know him as Motown's soft-spoken poet, his life has also been marked by tragedy, challenges, and controversy. Behind the celebrated songs lies a man whose experiences reveal the highs and lows of a life fully lived. A boy from Detroit. Before fame, Smokey Robinson was simply William Robinson Jr., a quiet boy growing up in Detroit's North End. His early life was anchored by family and community, with siblings, cousins, and neighbors forming a supportive network. His mother, Flossie, worked tirelessly to keep the household stable, while his older sister, Geraldine, often stepped in as a second parent. Smokey's father was largely absent, working inconsistent jobs and drifting in and out of their lives. While he loved his family, he struggled to maintain a steady presence. This absence left a lasting void in Smokey's emotional world, shaping how he navigated relationships and expression throughout his life. Detroit's musical influence. Detroit in the 1940s and 50s was a city in flux. Factories hummed, migration reshaped neighborhoods, and music spilled from churches, porches, and street corners. Smokey absorbed it all, finding inspiration in artists like Jackie Wilson and Nolan Strong. Their harmonies became a blueprint for the beauty he hoped to create. By his early teens, he was writing songs, using music as a way to express what words alone could not. School became less a path to academics and more a community of budding musicians. These formative years helped Smokey develop not only his voice, but his identity, planting the seeds of creativity that would later define the Motown sound. Forming the Miracles in high school, Smokey formed a group called the Five Chimes, which eventually became the Matadors, and then the Miracles. They practiced in basements and living rooms, often borrowing equipment and hoping for opportunities that felt just out of reach. Smokey wrote constantly, filling notebooks with melodies and lyrics. His determination and vision caught the attention of Berry Gordy in 1957, a pivotal moment that would change his life. Gordy recognized Smokey's raw talent and potential to shape the emerging Motown sound. This partnership laid the foundation for one of the most influential periods in American music history, setting the stage for both professional success and personal trials. Meeting Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy was a mentor, collaborator, and friend to Smokey. Unlike Smokey, Gordy understood the mechanics of the music industry. He saw not just a talented singer, but a songwriter capable of producing timeless hits. Under Gordy's guidance, Smokey refined his craft, channeling his creativity into polished songs that became the heartbeat of Motown. Their collaboration produced hits like Shop Around, the label's first million-selling single. For Smokey, this success confirmed his potential and validated his lifelong dedication to music. But even as fame arrived, the pressures of expectation and performance began to weigh on him, planting early seeds of the emotional struggles he would later face. Rising star of Motown, by the mid-1960s, Smokey Robinson was no longer just a singer. He had become a songwriter, producer, and eventually a Motown executive. His lyrics shaped the identity of the label and defined the Motown era for audiences worldwide. He wrote not only for the Miracles, but also for legendary acts such as The Temptations, Mary Wells, and Marvin Gaye. Smokey's discipline in the studio, his precision, and his patience made him invaluable. Yet the weight of constant expectation and leadership also brought stress. Behind the polished image was a man working tirelessly to meet both personal and professional standards, quietly carrying the pressures that success inevitably brings. Personal life and challenges. Smokey married Claudette Rogers in 1959, balancing family life with a rapidly growing career. Yet even in personal milestones, complications arose. The demands of touring, writing, and managing responsibilities placed strain on relationships. Smokey's calm demeanor masked the exhaustion and vulnerabilities he carried. Success brought admiration, but also isolation, as few could fully understand.
The pressures he faced. His personal life, like his professional one, was marked by dedication and sacrifice. While he achieved fame and stability, the emotional cost of his journey was significant, foreshadowing the personal difficulties that would later impact his reputation and sense of security. Controversy and allegations. Despite a lifetime of achievement, Smokey Robinson has faced allegations of intimate misconduct. Former employees have filed lawsuits claiming harassment, exposure, and unwanted advances. While the Robinsons argue these claims are fabricated and motivated by financial gain, the legal disputes have expanded to include multiple parties, intensifying public scrutiny. These allegations have complicated the legacy of a man celebrated for decades. For many, the lawsuits represent fractures in the idealized image of Smokey. Regardless of legal outcomes, the situation underscores the complex intersection of celebrity, power, and personal accountability, revealing how long-standing public perception can be challenged in unexpected ways. Balancing success and vulnerability. Smokey's life reflects the tension between professional success and personal vulnerability. As Motown grew, so did his responsibilities and the expectations placed upon him. He became a stabilizing force for colleagues and younger artists, yet struggled to protect his own emotional well-being. Behind the polished performances was a man shaped by childhood absence, lifelong ambition, and the weight of fame. The cracks in his personal and professional life serve as reminders that even icons face human challenges. His story illustrates how resilience, creativity, and vulnerability often coexist, shaping not just a career but the very person behind the legend. Legacy of the quiet poet Smokey Robinson's contributions to music are undeniable. His lyrics, voice, and leadership at Motown helped define an era. He crafted songs that spoke to universal themes of love, hope, and heartache, connecting deeply with listeners across generations. Yet his life also serves as a reminder that even those who appear serene and controlled may carry hidden struggles. His story is one of brilliance, complexity, and humanity, showing that the journey of an artist encompasses far more than their public image. Through both triumphs and trials, Smokey remains a testament to creativity, endurance, and the enduring power of music. Conclusion. Reflection on a life lived at 85. Smokey Robinson's life is a tapestry of music, love, and human complexity. From his early years in Detroit to the heights of Motown, he has inspired countless fans with his voice and songwriting. Yet his story also reminds us of the challenges hidden behind fame, the emotional struggles, controversies, and personal sacrifices. Smokey's journey demonstrates that greatness is rarely simple, often accompanied by both beauty and pain. As we celebrate his contributions, it is worth reflecting on the full scope of his life, a remarkable blend of talent, resilience, and humanity, leaving a legacy that will resonate far beyond his songs.